What is the Republican Party agenda, chat? I'll take some ideas, okay? What do you think that the Republican Party agenda is? Obstruction, fuck shit up, tort reform, pure evil, a Zin can in every household. Okay, well, now you're going to make me, change my voter registration. Opposition, death to America, a more perfect union. Sure. Yeah, it's fascism. It is a theocratic fascist party. That is what it is. It is the party of people like Matt Walsh, literally. Now, considering that, what is the agenda of the Democratic Party? Because we look at the Republican Party, okay, overturning Roe v. Wade, getting rid of abortion rights, undoing like equal marriage protections, eroding labor protections, getting rid of all regulation, all of that. What is the agenda of the Democratic Party? Nothing. There is no unifying message behind the Democratic Party. They're the same. If we're talking about like what the mechanisms of power are, yes, these parties serve the same interests. But I'm talking about agendas. You know exactly what the Republicans are down for. Even though there is division in the Republican Party between like, the Freedom Caucus, the theocratic fascists, and the neocons. Ultimately, they're voting on the same lines. When push comes to shove, they're working together. The Democratic Party has like, the Progressive Caucus is not progressive, let's be real. But there are like 5, 6, 7 people in the Democratic Party who are like close to SOCDEM and want like, to address climate change, to do infrastructure, high-speed rail, healthcare, universal education, universal like childcare. But if we're talking about the party, there's nothing. It's, we're not the Republicans, we're not Trump, Roe v. Wade is on the ballot. That means nothing. You're just yapping. You're not saying anything. Meaningless, but it fools the libs. Democratic Party agenda is we are not the other guys, we're a placeholder. Now, the placeholder, it's the stopper in the ratchet effect. It's what stops the gears from turning. But the problem with that is when you have a president, when you have a party that is more concerned with bipartisanship and jurisprudence fetishism than actually putting forward an agenda item and saying, we're going to do this, then all you're doing is holding out for the next cycle when people realize you guys can't govern. You depress your voter turnout. You activate the opposition party, because this is something people like don't understand or refuse to accept because they don't want to make things political. Joe Biden is the president. He represents all Americans. He is also the leader of the Democratic Party. You are not the president of the goddamn Republican Party. The reason I always say, like, what do we do about Republicans? Ignore them. Don't listen to their concerns. They're irrelevant. They're not real. They are fantastic, like, delusions of a lead-poisoned, Red Scare propaganda-addled, fucking goddamn taking colloidal silver to address their fucking sciatica. Bunch of idiots. Give them health care. Make sure their kids have, like, education. Don't poison them further. And just ignore their delusions. The very first thing you're taught whenever you work in psych is don't confirm or feed into the delusions of the patients. When you're out here being like, yeah, there is a border crisis. Man, the fentanyl epidemic really is bad and China's responsible. Man, I guess we should be concerned about Hamas. All you're doing is confirming their delusions. As Democrats, we believe that every person in this nation should be treated with dignity and respect. We believe that healthcare is a right for all, that we should be rewarding the hard work of the middle class families. We believe that our schools and streets should be free from gun violence and that a woman's decision about her own body are hers to make. That's cool. It would be nice if they could prove that that's their agenda, if they could fight on those things. But time and time and time again, that's just yapping. You're not saying anything. All you're doing when you say stuff like that is telling the people who already are going to vote for you and are comfortably financially safeguarded from the consequences of not addressing those things, you're making them go, yep, that's why I vote for you.